pure genius of Denis Savard changed hockey forever. His Spin-o-rama move left defenders frozen in their skates while fans jumped out of their seats. In this full documentary, we'll see how a player his hometown team didn't want became one of the greatest to ever lace up skates. Born on February 4, 1961 in Pointe Gatineau, Quebec, Savard grew up dreaming of playing for the Montreal Canadiens. As a junior hockey star with the Montreal Juniors, he showed amazing talent. In 3 seasons, he scored 146 goals and added 309 assists for 455 points in just 214 games. His final junior season was even better, 63 goals and 118 assists for 181 points. Everyone could see he was special. The 1980 AHL entry draft should have been Savard's big moment with Montreal. The Canadiens had the first overall pick, and the local fans wanted their French-Canadian star. They even chanted his name at the Montreal Forum during the draft. But in a shocking move, Montreal passed on Savard. They chose Doug Wickenheiser instead, wanting size over skill. This decision would haunt the Canadiens for years. With the 3rd overall pick, the Chicago Blackhawks couldn't believe their luck. They gladly selected Savard, getting a superstar who would change their franchise. While he admitted being disappointed about Montreal passing on him, Savard wasn't going to let it stop him. That rejection would fuel him to prove everyone wrong. When Savard arrived in Chicago for the 1980-81 season, the Blackhawks were struggling. The glory days of Bobby Hull and Stan Mikita were gone. Hull had left for another league, Mikita had just retired, and Bobby Orr's knee injuries had ended his time with the team. Chicago needed a new star to bring fans back to the stadium. Savard made an impact right away. In his very first NHL game on October 9, 1980, he recorded 3 assists. He finished his rookie season with 28 goals and 47 assists for 75 points in 76 games. This was just the beginning of his amazing career in Chicago. For the next decade, Savard lit up the NHL. He reached 100 points 5 times in his first 8 seasons. He scored 30 or more goals for 7 straight years. His best seasons were truly incredible. 119 points in 1981-82, 121 points in 1982-83, 116 points in 1985-86, and a career-high 131 points in 1987-88. His 131 points and 87 assists that season are still Chicago Blackhawks records that no one has broken. While Savard could score goals, he was even better at setting them up. His 865 career assists far outnumber his 473 goals. With Chicago, he ranks 2nd all-time in assists with 719 and 5th in goals with 377. His playmaking skills made his teammates better, especially line mates like Al Secord and Steve Larmer. Under Savard's leadership, the Blackhawks became a top team again. They reached the Campbell Conference Finals 4 times during his years there. But one team kept stopping them from reaching the Stanley Cup Finals, the Edmonton Oilers led by Wayne Gretzky. The Oilers eliminated the Blackhawks twice in the conference finals. Savard's best years happened at the same time as one of hockey's greatest dynasties. What made Savard truly special was his famous move, the Savardian Spin-o-rama. This signature move involves Savard doing a complete 360-degree spin while carrying the puck at full speed. It let him protect the puck, get away from defenders, and create scoring chances. It was beautiful to watch and deadly effective. The term Spin-o-rama was first used by hockey announcer Danny Gallivan for Hall of Fame defenseman Serge Savard, a distant relative of Denis. But Denis Savard took the move to a whole new level. He did it so often and so well that he became the player most people think of when they hear Spin-o-rama. One of the most amazing examples happened against the Edmonton Oilers. While killing a penalty, Savard intercepted a pass and went on an incredible solo rush. He weaved through the neutral zone with figure 8s and spins to kill time. Then he attacked the Oilers' zone, slipped the puck through defenseman Kevin Lowe's legs, got it back and scored shorthanded on goalie Grant Fuhr. No other player touched the puck during this play. Wayne Gretzky himself called it one of the greatest goals you'll ever see. And Savard said it was probably the best goal he ever scored. After 10 amazing seasons in Chicago, Savard's time with the Blackhawks ended suddenly. On June 29, 1990, he was traded to the Montreal Canadiens for defenseman Chris Chelios and a draft pick. Chicago fans were shocked and upset to lose their beloved star. But the trade worked out for both teams. Chelios became another Hall of Fame player for Chicago. Savard played 3 seasons for Montreal, finally getting to play for his hometown team. While he never again reached his peak Chicago numbers, his time in Montreal had a perfect ending. In 1993, Savard won his first and only Stanley Cup as the Canadiens defeated the Los Angeles Kings. Even though an ankle injury limited his playing time in those playoffs, being part of the championship team meant everything to him. After Montreal, Savard played parts of 2 seasons with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Then, at the 1995 trade deadline, Tampa traded him back to Chicago for a late draft pick. This let Savard return to the city, where he became a star and finish his career where it began. Savard retired on June 26, 1997, ending a remarkable 17-year NHL career. By December of that same year, he had joined the Chicago Blackhawks as an assistant coach. He worked his way up, and on November 27, 2006, Savard was named head coach of the Blackhawks, replacing Trent Yawney. As head coach, Savard helped develop young stars Patrick Kane and Jonathan Tezos. The 2007-08 season, his first full season in charge, showed great promise. The Blackhawks finished with a record of 4-0-3-4-8 for 88 points. This was their first winning season in years and their first 40-win season in 6 years. They missed the playoffs by just 3 points, but the future looked bright. But on October 16, 2008, just 4 games into the 2008-09 season, the Blackhawks fired Savard. The team's record was 1-1, and many felt the firing was unfair. It came after the team's most successful season in 6 years, making the decision seem harsh for just a slow 4-game start. Even more surprising, the firing reportedly happened after a team victory. Some believed other factors were at work. The Blackhawks quickly named Joel Quenneville as the new head coach. He had been hired as a scout just months earlier. Many thought the team wanted Quenneville all along and used the slow start as an excuse to make the change. During his coaching time, some people thought Savard showed favoritism toward Patrick Kane. This perception came from their close relationship, but there was never any real evidence of unfair treatment that hurt the team. It was more about how people saw their friendship rather than actual coaching problems. Despite the tough end to his coaching career, Savard handled it with class. He expressed disappointment but wished the team well, saying, "I've been with this team for such a long time that I want them to do well." This showed his true character and loyalty to the Blackhawks. Savard's impact on hockey has been recognized with many honors. On March 19, 1998, the Chicago Blackhawks retired his number 18 jersey to the rafters of the United Center. On November 13, 2000, he was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. In 2017, he was named one of the 100 greatest NHL players in history. An NHL.com panel later voted him the best player to ever wear number 18 in league history. Today, Savard remains connected to the Blackhawks as a team ambassador. He works in community outreach and youth hockey programs, showing his continued love for the organization and Chicago fans. He is still one of the most beloved figures in Blackhawks history. Denis Savard's journey through hockey has it all: dramatic twists, amazing achievements, and lasting impact. From being passed over by his hometown team to becoming a Chicago legend, from winning a Stanley Cup with Montreal to his sudden dismissal as coach, his story is complex and fascinating. What stands out most is his incredible skill on the ice. His Spin-o-rama move, his playmaking ability, and his scoring touch made him one of the most exciting players ever. He helped save the Blackhawks franchise in the 1980s, bringing fans back to the Chicago Stadium and making the team matter again. Denis Savard remains a true hockey original, a Hall of Famer whose blend of amazing skill, unforgettable moves, and quiet strength secures his place as one of the greatest to ever play the game. If you enjoyed this look at one of hockey's purest talents, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the legends of sports. What was your favorite Denis Savard moment? Let us know in the comments below.